everybody? Well, I just realized my beauty blender was like laying on my curling iron and I burned it. So there's that. Okay. How's everybody? When you're getting on, say hi. If you're seeing this part of the video, you're most likely watching the replay. Type hashtag replay in the comments just so that I will know that you are here and I can come back and say hi to you. All right, I see some people. If you got my text, raise your hand. I will be totally honest. I stink at remembering to text y'all when I go live. I'm trying to do my life better. I'm trying to get my life together. Hi, Deb. I'm trying to get my life together and remember to text y'all when I'm going live. I did it today. Did it this morning. So if you got my text, hey girl, if you're like, what do you mean text? I do try to send out a text when I'm going live, especially at random times. And the number for that, are you ready? I'll let you grab a pen. 346-484-0775. You just text me the word beauty, and then that signs you up for my text list. And then when I am going live, I will try to remember to send you a text message. I know that I look 7 levels of crazy right now. We're going to fix all this. Promise. All right, I'm going to do my makeup first. And spoiler alert, we're not doing a lot of makeup today. It's Friday. Are y'all so excited that it's Friday? Friday means usually I'm off on Fridays. I did use this dewy primer from Ophir before I started the video, so I do have that primer on. Other than that, that's all I have on my face. And I'm going to use my Seint palette. Okay. Fridays are usually low key for me. The last few Fridays I have spent cranking out the content, like trying to create you guys a whole bunch of content, really good stuff. So it's all coming over the next couple of weeks. So make sure that you are like tuned in, following the page, notifications on, lots of good deals coming, lots of good stuff coming. So you didn't hear that from me, but there you go. All right, so we can talk about this face because it's healing up pretty good. I think it's pretty much back to normal. I do still have like some discoloration that is supposed to even on out over the next week or so. I did tell her when I got the laser treatment, if you don't know what we're talking about, sorry. I got my face lasered. Monday will be 2 weeks ago. I did tell her to leave this one alone because I don't know, that one kind of looks cute showing through my makeup sometimes. However, now that all the rest of them are gone, I kind of feel like I want that one to be gone too. So anyway, I don't know. We might go back and get that one done. Anyway, I had all my freckles like zapped off my face. And I know I've gotten mixed reviews about that from like the people that know me in real life. Some of them are like, oh my gosh, your freckles were so cute. And then other people are like, I mean, I get it, but here's the deal. I spent all of my time in the mornings covering those bad boys up. And so now, like all of this was like fully freckled. And then I had a bunch around my mouth. And so they're all not completely gone, but lighter. Okay. And so all of that is supposed to even on out over the next, week to 2 weeks. So we will see, what happens. I'll keep you posted. Yes, it hurt. Not while I was getting it done. It didn't hurt. Which even like while she was doing it, she was like, you're not even flinching. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe I have a high tolerance for pain, but really didn't bother me at all. But then after it was over, my face burned pretty bad for about an hour. And then after the first hour, it still burned, but not as bad. Almost like you got like a little bit of a sunburn kind of thing. And then after like 2 days, I felt like my face was almost back to normal. It just kind of looked crazy because all of the freckles, like the pigment of them, broke up and rose like to the top of my skin. It's the weirdest thing ever. And they all like flaked off of my face over like a week, I guess you could say. Okay. Primer is on. I'm drinking my Trim Fit. It looks gross, but it doesn't taste gross. P.S. I'm going to go ahead and start because if I don't, we're going to talk all day. This is the Seint creams. Hey, Becky. I'm just using the brush that needs to be cleaned to put this on. I checked, I'm so horrible at checking stuff, but I checked my Beautiful You account yesterday, and a whole bunch of y'all are doing this with me, and I'm so excited about it. A whole bunch. So if you started Trim Fit to do the Steps and Supplements Challenge with me, hey girl, I see you. I'm proud of you. That's exciting. Let's do it together. I feel so good. So good. Let me tell you, yesterday, so Thursdays are kind of a low-key chill day in my world. My life revolves around church. That's what we do. And so we have church Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night. So on Thursdays, like after the Wednesday night service is behind you, and it's not really time to start like preparing for Sunday just yet, right? Thursdays are kind of low key and chill. So like I got my office work done early yesterday, and I was able to leave the office early and come home. And you guys, I'm a little embarrassed to tell you this. So I came home, and normally what I would have done is came home and like laid on the couch and slept until the kids got home from school. Because I would have felt just, tired. Like that's the time of day. I came home, I think about 1:30 or 2 o'clock. But yesterday I came home and I did laundry and I cleaned house and I cleaned out closets and I did all of this other stuff that I never would have done before. And I was like, this Trim Fit stuff is legit. I don't know why I struggle so bad being consistent with it because it makes me feel so good. Anyway, there we are. Denise, I actually have like a little, it's just like a Canva document that gives you like my tips, I guess, for picking colors. But it's probably easiest if you go to the Seint website and look under collections. So you can go to ashleyfranks.com and click on Seint. It's the easiest way to find it. And if you go, like, navigate on their website to collections. So this is if anybody here is thinking about trying Seint, let me tell you the best way to do it, okay? You need to go look under collections. What they do is they build a collection of makeup for you. It comes in a palette. It's a little smaller than this one. They're different sizes. So there's collection 4, which is 4 of these, okay? A foundation, a concealer, a contour, and a lip and cheek color. You can do collection 8. It's 8 tints. You can do collection 12. That's 12. That means you're going to get like more shades. But if you do that, you get the palette, you get the makeup, and it comes with a brush, and it's discounted like as a bundle price. My opinion is that's the best way to start. Like, you get the most bang for your buck. You're going to get a great, deal. Okay. And you're also going to have enough. You can just go to the Seint website and order you a shade of foundation. I'm going to tell you, I don't think you're going to like it if you do that, because I feel like this is one of those things that you kind of need you need the whole experience, or it's just, you're not going to like know what it's all about kind of thing. So a collection is the easiest way. If you get the collection 4, which is like your full face foundation, concealer, contour, and a lip and cheek in the palette with a brush, I think it's around $100, like for a whole new makeup bag. Hey Leslie, yeah, I do. I actually use their primer. I use Ophir. I use it a lot when I want like more of a coverage. So I don't know if you have heard me talk about this or whatever. I did just recently get like a laser treatment on my face where I had like all the freckles and discoloration taken off. And since I did that, I'm really enjoying wearing like a lighter coverage of makeup. Like, this is not a lot of product on my face at all, but I've never been able to do that because of all the freckles and all the spots on my face. So anyway, I use Ophir mostly in the times when, like, I wear it every Sunday to church, just because Sundays are long. We got the live stream going. I want to make sure that my makeup stays pretty like all day and I don't have to reapply or anything like that. Anytime my family is singing somewhere, TV, we do a lot of TV stuff. If I'm on TV, I'm wearing Ophir. Anytime I'm just going like every day, whatever. Today I'm going to lunch and I'm going to go drop off some stuff at a consignment shop. I'm wearing Seint because I can do just a little bit and I still feel confident, like, you know, with how my skin looks. So that's really kind of how I switch out between the two. But yes, I love Ophir. And if you are more of like a medium to full coverage kind of person, Ophir is a great makeup. I will tell you, their liquid foundation is out of stock and it has been for a little while. I have been asking when it's coming back because I know a lot of y'all love it and I do too. And I'm kind of hoarding it right now also for that reason. It's supposed to be back later this fall, okay? As soon as it's back, I'll let y'all know. Anyway, I think we were talking about collections. If you do a collection with Seint, they will help you pick your shades, okay? So you just go to that collections page and then right under, like, you know, you got the picture of the product and then you got the add to cart button, like right above the add to cart button, somewhere around right there, there is a thing that says find my shades. Click right there and it has like a quiz that you can take. It's very accurate. Let me tell you also about Seint. Do not get too like overwhelmed with all the shades. Every person could wear multiple shades of Seint, okay? It's not, it's very forgiving. My advice is always to like do like a collection where you get a little bit of a darker shade. Did your washing machine sing to you? Mine does. Get a collection where you get like a little bit of a darker shade and a little bit of a lighter shade, and then, you know, you can mix them. They're buildable. All of these makeups are like you can mix them together. So if you don't like the blush shades, buy two that are kind of on the opposite spectrum of like what you like and mix them together. You can make your own. Super easy. Do y'all like this bronzer? It's cream, but it goes on so smooth. So if you're close in shades to me, this is the main shade that I use. It's called Sandy. This is the one I used for like under my eyes, more like a concealer. It's called White Peach. So those are my shades. Also on Seint, all of the shades are called highlights. We call them foundation and concealer. Seint calls them highlight colors. But it's all the same. Like all of these are the same product, just in different shades, and they're called highlights, okay? Then they have a section of contours. I use a bronzer to contour. That's totally personal preference. But if you just don't know where to start, go to the collections and pick you out the biggest one that you can afford, okay? Because the more tins that you get, the more options you're gonna have, the more you're gonna really like this makeup, okay? You're gonna be able to mix and match. But if you do the collection 4, you get a whole new makeup bag. I mean, you get your foundation, your concealer, your contour, and your lip and cheek. So this blush, like these blushes, can also be used as a lip shade. So I say whole new makeup bag. I mean, whatever you do to your eyes, you're gonna also need that. So, and a setting powder if you want to use a setting powder. But for the most part, you get a whole new makeup bag. Okay, so, I mean, that's pretty much your like base face. You can go like this. The last few days I have been wearing it without setting powder, or you can set it. This is the Seint setting powder. You can use whatever setting powder you want, whichever one you like. The Ophir setting powder is a really good one too. If you know, you know. I do usually, last night we went to the fair and I wore my makeup with no setting powder, except I set it just like right here because I do wear glasses. My glasses are going to sit on my nose. What do I wash my makeup brushes with? No, I don't throw them away. Are you kidding? They're too expensive to throw them away. So this is a bar. This is a crusty, dusty bar of soap. Smells like kudzu. And I buy this from a little place in Laurel, Mississippi. My mom lives in Laurel. And it's just like a homemade soap. You can use any kind of like mild soap. You could buy a bar of soap from the Walmart or whatever. And what I do is run my brushes under warm water, and then just, that's why this bar of soap is kind of like carved out like that. This is what I use to wash my brushes with. Just under warm water until the water runs clear, and then you know you got all the makeup off. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna set it right there. I want to tell y'all how fantastic it is to live a life where you don't have like freckles everywhere around your face. That light is the best thing I've done for my face in a long time. That was total like self-care. Self-care. Okay, I'm going to do like a little tiny bit just because my eyes are looking kind of dead. These are Seint eyeshadows. If you've never tried the Seint eyeshadows, girlfriend, I'm pretty sure if you get like a larger collection, you get eyeshadows with it also. Their eyeshadows are so good. Pigmented, does not take a lot. One of these bad boys will last you forever. Do you hear me? Like especially... Gosh, I got a tickle in my throat. Especially like that brown and these shimmery, like bronzy ones that you don't use a ton of anyway. It'll take me forever to use all of that. What do I call the procedure? Okay, so it was just a laser treatment is what she called it. And I'll be honest. I booked an appointment to get a facial. And when I got there, when I booked the appointment, I said, I want to book the appointment for the facial, but I don't know if that's what I need because I've never done anything to my skin at all. And so when I got there, she talked to me about my face, and I told her like my frustrations with just how, I'm not really sure how much of it was freckles and how much of it was sunspots. I'm sure it was a little bit of both, but I've always had freckles my whole life. So that's just what I've always kind of like called them. And so she was like, so you don't like that? And I said, no, I feel like I have to wear so much makeup to cover it all up. And so she was like, well, let's do a laser treatment instead of a facial. But I paid the price for the appointment I booked that day. So I don't honestly know what, I don't know exactly what the price is. I'm sure that it's like comparable. I'd say you're looking at like $200 or maybe a little more than that. But it was just a laser treatment. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. I just laid up on that table and was like, fix me. I didn't know what she was going to do. And then about halfway through, we both got a good laugh. She was like, you legit just like trusted me to do whatever on your face. I'm like, girl, you're the pro, not me. I don't know. You said you can make the spots disappear, so I'm going to trust you. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do a lot, and here I am doing the most. So these are the shades. I'll show you the shades that I used. Pretty sure this kind of, like lighter brownish one. I wouldn't say it felt good, Valerie. This one's called Bubba. This is what I used in the crease. Very like subtle. And then this one that I used on my eyelid is called Sabrina. I don't know if I'm a good judge on how much did it hurt. Oh, mine was not $400. Okay, so I don't know if I'm a good judge on how much it hurt because she said I must have a high pain tolerance because it didn't hurt me at all. Like while it was happening, it hurt after. It burned. It didn't really hurt. It just burned like as if you got the worst sunburn you've ever had on your face for like an hour. And then after an hour, it was all better. But no, I wouldn't say it felt good. It felt like little like pinpricks. It's like a click. You put it on your face and then click, 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 click. And then every time it clicks, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm using Seint today, but I have, look. You're looking at a girl who has one of everything. But there's every product that Ophir has is in that drawer. I do love Ophir and use it regularly. Today I wanted to do cream. Okay, so I showed you the eyeshadows I used. Here's this little, listen, spoiler alert. I've been using this every day. It looks so pretty on cream makeup that is not set. Like, do you see how it doesn't look like fake? It just looks like my face is glowing. Yes, ma'am. This is so pretty. It's a baked. I don't know if I'll do it again, Shirley. I don't know if I'll do it again. I know. I'm sorry. It's a problem. These may or may not be coming to Old Town Beauty Co. If they may end up on the Old Town Beauty Co. website and you would like some information when they drop, you can comment and I'll send it to you. Yeah. So this is the Ophir setting powder. This is the one that I use. Funny story. The last live video that I did with Ophir, like on the live with me, I pulled out my setting powder and it looked like this. And the girl who was moderating my Ophir video was like, girlfriend, you need some new setting powder. So they sent me a new one. These are the pads that I use. These are from Old Town, oldtownbeautyco.com. That's my, Old Town is my business. And then I just pat it in there, pat it under my eye, just like that. You can use this all over your face. You can do it with a brush also, but I feel like the patting it with the little pad like gives it a really pretty finish. It's almost like a filter on your face. Do I have it? I actually do have a setting powder. Yes. Full like total transparency. I think I have about 50 pieces of the setting powder left. And I am not planning to restock all of my makeup items on Old Town. For the, oh, Valerie, I love that for you. And then it makes me sad because I wasn't planning to restock it. Owning a small business is really hard. And I'm one of those people that goes like all in on everything that I do. I am going to use the Ophir mascara. And so what I did was I started my business so that I could do lashes, because lashes are like my first love. And so we have lashes, and lashes is our main product. And then I was like, ooh, I could do makeup and I could do this and I could do that. And then it got to be like 1 million products, and it's great. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I don't have a warehouse. I run my business out of my basement. So I don't have room for thousands upon thousands of pieces of every product that I have. Before we moved over the summer, when we lived in the other house, my dining room was the Old Town Beauty Co. warehouse. And my husband was so over that because I had it was just stuff everywhere. So I do have a better space for it now, but I just don't have room for like all of that. And also it is a huge financial investment to carry thousands upon thousands of pieces of things, especially when I'm already collaborating with companies like Ophir, who have honestly Ophir has the best makeup. Seint has a fantastic cream makeup. Ophir has the best liquid foundation I've tried. So I ain't trying to reinvent the wheel. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a better use of my time and resources to show you makeup from companies that already got it figured out rather than me trying to figure it all out myself and stay in my lane, which is eyelashes and skincare, right? I do have plenty of the Old Town blush. Annette, do you live close to me? If you live close to me, I just opened a booth at Serendipity and Sass Boutique in Savannah, and all of the Old Town products are there. So if you're, forgive me, I don't ever know who is local and who's not, but if you live close to me, you can get it there. Or you can order it on my website and pick it up there. Somebody asked me what my favorite mascara is. This one is my favorite. Okay. Sounds like I need to do like a video of Old Town makeup. I didn't know you guys loved it that much. Annette, I'm so sorry. Well, you can go to Serendipity and Sass. Do you know where that is? And you can get it there. Okay, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows and then we're going to do my hair real fast. Where is my other little thing? This frustrates me on the daily. This is not a good way to store your makeup brushes. I don't know a better way. If anybody knows a better way, please let me know, because this is not it. I have another one of these, but it's in here. It's in this thing somewhere. And it runs away from me every day. There it is. Found it. Okay. So Denise, I do have those powder highlights, but I'm also, these ones are kind of, they're delivered. They're in my basement in a box, hundreds of them. I just need to get them out, photograph them, get them on the website. This I have been using like every day. I love it. It's so pretty. All right, Amanda, I have been praying for you and your family every day. I want you to know that. I know I'm not really good at always commenting, but I'm watching everything that you're putting on social media. All right, this is the eye method eyebrow thing. It's supposed to look like microblading, and I will tell you, it's pretty darn accurate. It's pretty darn close. Okay, so I don't know if I can do this in the mirror, but it just draws little like hair strokes. Do y'all have one of these? If you don't, you should. I have to fight Priscilla over this one. I have a couple more. I think they're just hiding under there, but this is the one that I use the most. And it lights up. So we take this on the road when we have to do our makeup in the van. And if it disappears, I know where to look for it. It's usually in Priscilla's bathroom. All right, I got another one. This one is just a lighter shade because this one I feel like is really good to fill in there. But when I fill in my whole brow with it, it feels like, whoa, that's super dark. So this one's just like one shade lighter, and I'm just going to like, I feel like my eyebrows are so ashy. They're kind of gray, and that's a sad story, but... Just gonna feel this one just draws like single little hair strokes. And they both have that. So this one has the two on this side. The other side is the single hair. This one is a little different. It has like 4 little hair strokes on one side and then just has the single one on the other side. My house is loud this morning. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. Isn't that sad? You think about your hair like turning colors as you, I hate the word aging or age, mature. That sounds awful too. As the years go by. The eyebrow pencils are eye method. I got it from Amazon. I can link you. I will come back. I'm so bad. Listen, I remember to text everybody. So that's something, right? But I still forgot to like put all the links together. If you go to SHxM, that's what I put in the description. I think that's linked in my Amazon storefront. If it's not, I'll come back and link it for you. I'm sorry. I stink it. I would be a much better influencer if I remembered to actually like be an influencer. Okay. So you saw my makeup drawer. This is my hair stuff drawer. That one has all like launch hair products in it. I was noticing yesterday like how many bottles of glass hair that I own. If you have ever used glass hair, you know your girl is not ever going to run out of that. Okay, this one is called Thermal Magic Heat. It's just a heat protector spray. All right, I'm going to use this. Launch thought they were going to slide this by me. They brought this back to their website. It hasn't been on there in a long time. And I noticed it last week and instantly ordered one because I love a good curling iron. So they have not asked us for, like, I know you guys have seen the videos where they're like obviously launch like ads. So I have all the pomades. I have not tried them. I will show them to you. So they did just launch 3 new. Glass hair is a thermal blowout primer. You spray it on your hair before you, I use it with a blowout brush, like you know, like the round brush that's also a blow dryer. Makes your hair so soft. But you can use it with any kind of blow dryer. For me, it works better with that. I'm never going to use that blow dryer brush on my hair without that. So these are the new pomades that Launch just released. Pure Shape Sculpting Pomade Paste. Then they have Pure Hold Defining Pomade Cream. And then they have this one I'm most excited to try for all of these little flyaways that I get right here. This is a pomade stick. What? So you just like do it on your little flyaways and stuff. Because I learned the hard way that yanking those bad boys out don't help. It does not help. Stay sleek and fly away free any time of day with this pomade stick made for men and women. Glide it over updos or short styles for smooth, polished looks. So you can use this on dry or slightly damp hair. Glide along the direction of your hair to smooth flyaways at the hairline and roots. So anywhere like, you know, right around here, if your hair gets crazy, this is going to help like smooth it down. And then these I'm most excited to try on Eli, my little boy. He keeps his hair permed right now. He is trying to let the perm grow out. He got most of the perm cut off, so he has like this much hair on the end that is still curly, and it looks so cute, but it looks way cuter if you use like gel or something on it. So I'm going to use one of these on him. So there are so many Launch heat protectants. You are right, Amanda. I don't have an appointment to get my hair done again. I don't know. This last time I got like a shadow root so that I could let it go for a little while, and I'm trying to let it grow out. And I don't know what I want to do next. So, all right. So Launch heat protectants. Let's talk about it. This is the one that I'm using today. To be totally frank and honest with you, it's because it's the first one I saw. When I opened the drawer, it's the first one I got to. I normally go back and forth between that one, this one. So Thermal Magique is these are all heat protectors, okay? This one is more for like if your hair goes crazy in the humidity. If you live somewhere where, like I do, when you walk outside, you gotta chew the air. You don't breathe it. You gotta swallow it because it's so thick and wet. This is gonna be the one that you're gonna want. It's like a humidity tamer also. So it helps you protect your hair from the heat, but also protect your hair from outside, okay? Rival Heat Shield is just a plain old everyday heat protectant, okay? You can use this one. This one's my favorite for the smell. It smells fantastic. It smells like sour gummy worms or Skittles. Like it's got a really candy-like smell. This one is probably my favorite newer one. This is actually a new bottle that I ordered. It came yesterday because I was out. I used my whole last bottle of it. It's called Thermal Agent. Thermal Agent is a heat protector, but it also has a texture spray built in. So texture spray is really good if you need your style to hold better. Like if you're trying to get your curls to hold more, you need a texture spray. A lot of times we'll use like a heat protector, curl our hair, and then spray it with a texture spray. Thermal Agent eliminates the need for you to have to do that because it has the texture spray built in. So it just gives your hair like a little more hold. But it is going to make your hair feel a little more textured. Okay, so you're going to have like, not a lot, but a little bit of grit to your hair if you use that, okay? Hold on, I'm getting questions faster than I can answer them. Why doesn't Launch and No Fear do lives anymore? They do. I actually have a standing date with Launch every Thursday morning, usually Thursday mornings at 8:30, as long as I'm not gone somewhere busy or my Launch person is not busy and can't moderate. We go live every week. I will tell you this. Facebook changed the way that they do lives recently. So now if you go live, like this video right here, okay, it only stays on my page for 30 days. After 30 days, Facebook deletes it and it's gone forever. Now I personally, like today after I go live, I will download this video and save it. And then I upload them to YouTube on my YouTube channel so that we just have a good catalog of old like tutorials and live videos for you guys to watch. I love going live. And I feel like that's the way that most of my followers enjoy connecting with me as well. But Facebook is deleting our live videos. So Launch, all the content that I make for Launch, I submit to them. And then if they can use it, they use it. Live videos, it makes no sense to submit those anymore because Facebook deletes them after 30 days. So Launch is still using videos that I made 3 years ago, right? So they, that's kind of how that works. So since the Facebook change and the live videos are getting deleted after 30 days, that's probably why you're not seeing as many lives, because especially like for people like me who I'm not a full-time social media influencer, right? I have another full-time job and I need to spend the most of my time online doing things that are going to be beneficial to me, like over time. It makes more sense for me to spend my extra time making content that's not going to get deleted in 30 days. So that's probably why you're not seeing as many lives, because Facebook changed. But what we do over here is we download the lives and then put them on YouTube. So if you're not following my YouTube channel, you can go over there and watch all the old lives after they get deleted from Facebook. I hope that like makes sense and helps. Anyway, this curling iron is called Le Clip. There have been no like big announcements about it coming back. I just happened to see it on the website. So if you are like a curling iron girl, I know like we talk about like Pirouette, which is a really popular tool from Launch. The clip on it is really short, and then like the barrel, you push the button and it rotates. But some people will say, you know, the clip is too short or whatever, and that's really not that. It's really because of the kind of tool it is. But this one is a plain old traditional millennial curling iron. It's just the way that we all learned to curl our hair, and so I love it. When I first started working with Launch, the first thing they sent me was this curling iron, the old version. And that was like why people started following me. I was just curling my hair with a plain old curling iron, and then they took it away so that it could get a facelift. And I didn't know it was coming back. I thought it was gone forever. But when I noticed it on their website last week, I was like, yeah. Got me one. So you saw it here first, all right? Hey, that's a good idea, Denise. My YouTube channel is also just called Ashley Franks. Ashley Franks Beauty, I think, is the handle for it. This is a permanent bracelet, and I've had it on almost a year. So my mom and my aunt and I, last year I visited, I can't remember if my kids went. I think they did. I went to Alabama to visit some family, and me and my mom and my aunt went to this little event, and they were doing permanent bracelets, and we all got one. And I have had this on legit since Thanksgiving last year. It's super cute. And it hasn't like turned or anything. I got it a little bit loose so that it would, you know, be comfortable. There's no sale on it, Valerie. It's brand new, so there won't be a sale on it for a while. There won't be like a, you know, Black Friday or anything on it either, I'm sure. Because it's new, they don't usually discount their newer things. It's $99. It's worth every penny. It's a titanium barrel. It's also way longer than the old version. Like the barrel is longer, so if you have super long hair, you can wrap a ton of hair on this barrel. It's a great tool. I think somebody asked me about trim fit up here, and I can't remember. Hold on, I'm looking. Hey, also there is a link for my shirt. I'll come back and send it to you after a while. The trim fit, Crystal, I don't know if Crystal's still here, was asking about trim fit, how much it costs, and does it taste bad? So how much it costs kind of depends on how you order it. I think it's like $60 something if you just buy it outright. I'm pretty sure, please do not quote me exactly on this, but I can get it down in the 50s if you use my code, Ashley Franks. And then also you can order it on subscription, and that gets you an additional 10% off on top of my code. You can stack it, and you can cancel your subscription like literally immediately after you order. You don't have to stay on subscription. If you want to order it on a subscription, take it for 2 weeks and then decide if you want to keep it. You can cancel it in 2 weeks if you don't want to keep it, like kind of thing. It just gets you a better price to order on subscription. And then you use my code Ashley Franks, and that gets you an additional discount. So they were running a special earlier this week where you could get your trim fit for $10 if you ordered $99 worth of anything else. So I'm not sure if that's still going on. I didn't check before I started. But you might want to go look and see what deals they have. It'll all be on their website, SHxM. Click on Beautiful You. That's where I get it from. And the code is Ashley Franks. The curling iron is called Le Clip. L-E, Le Clip. So you'll have to, like, I don't even have a direct link for it or anything yet. You'll just have to do ashleyfranks.com, click on launch, and then go to their hair tool page and scroll until you see it. Le Clip is what it's called. Or actually it's called Le Clip XL, just because of it being longer. But these are going to give you really soft curls. And because the barrel is so long, you can lay your hair. I like it because it gives me longer curls. Yeah, I do. I think it would. If you use, you know, any kind of curling tool on your hair now, it's going to work the same as that. Definitely get the smaller barrel. This is the smaller barrel. It's the 25 millimeter. They also have a 32 millimeter, but that's going to be like a really big barrel. So you're not going to get, you know, a curl like you would with this one, especially if your hair is that short. This one's 25 millimeter. Sorry, I should have said that. So you're not going to see any ads for this. I don't know how long it will be until they start asking us for content for it. Well, so there's that. But I'm telling you, Lange has a curling iron again. If you want to go get one, go get one. I don't know what I want to do. Somebody was asking me about my hair appointment earlier. I don't know what I want to do with my hair next. But I really have enjoyed having the darker shades in my hair, even though I think I am the only person that likes my hair darker, which I guess that's the only one that matters, right? Well, we had a good laugh yesterday, me and Amber, that helps me with this admin this page. We always laugh because one of the most common comments I get on this page is people asking me what color my hair is, especially when it's really, really blonde. But I just get it bleached, so it's not really a color. It's just highlight. I mean, it's just bleach. You know, it's just bleached. But since I got my hair dark, I was like, literally not one person has asked me what color my hair is since I got it darker. I really am trying to grow it out longer, and that's why I'm like saving it the damage of the bleach, because when I bleach it, I can't keep it longer. It just breaks off at the end. Thanks. It's almost time to get them filled in. I need to do it before next week. So you can do your curls different from mine. If you don't like your ends curled all the way, you can leave them out, leave them straighter, however you want to do that. I don't know, go through times where I like it one way and times where I like it the other way. All right. So a little trick, if you noticed through this whole video until just now, I had this hair like this. If you do that, and then when you flip it over here, you get like lots of extra volume. Yes, my nails are done. They're acrylic. I have terrible fingernails. It's probably because I was a nail biter all of my childhood, like all of them. And honestly, if I didn't have them done, I would still be a nail biter. So I was a nail biter. I am a nail biter. And probably because I bit them all of my life. They're just so weak and brittle. I've tried like just gel polish. Doesn't work. It just like peels off after a day or two. I have tried dip nails. Doesn't stay on. I also have like oily nail beds. So I know people that can get their nails like gel polished and it can stay on for like a month. Well, mine don't do that. I don't know why. After about 2 days, it starts to lift. After 3 or 4 days, it's all gone. Roll Tide! Karen, I will as soon as I have a link. I have them. They're coming to my company. I have them on hand. I just don't have them loaded to my website yet. So as soon as they are on the website, I will send you a link, girl. As soon as I get my life together and, you know, get it done. So anyway, I just get acrylics because it's the only thing that stays. And I'm sure it like further damages your nails, but what are you gonna do? What's a girl to do? You know what's funny too is I take collagen, and when I take the collagen, my hair responds to it big time. Big time. I took collagen for a while one time and literally got a brush stuck in my hair because it got so thick. I had to like slow down on the collagen. But my nails don't respond to it at all. And it's supposed to be for like hair, skin, and nails. But my nails don't. I've never found anything that like would make my nails harder and make them grow better. They just tear like a piece of paper. What? I did not know that. I would have to go by myself because my husband's not going to no Alabama game for sure. But, you know, I'm not going to a Tennessee game either, so. Hey, Wendy. Yes, I still use Ophir. I used Seint today, but I do still use Ophir. This piece of hair is, like, wild, so I'm trying not to let it fall right out of the barrel when I open this clip. See? Just like that, I knew it was going to happen. All right, let's do it like this. Maybe we should go to an Alabama versus Tennessee game, but I'm not sure my marriage would survive that. Yes, Valerie, so they would. Our glue is really good. You do have to have some natural eyelashes to do my lashes. Now, if you don't have, because I have had people say like, I don't have any eyelashes, can I still use yours? Mine won't work unless you have some natural lashes. You got to have something for the glue to go on. So you put the glue on like mascara, and then the lash clusters stick underneath your natural lashes. So they look, I mean, they look real if you use the natural length of one. I mean, if you use the really long ones, people are going to be able to tell that they're not real, but they look like lash extensions, not like lash strips that you bought from the store. So this is what my glue looks like. Okay, and you just put it on just like mascara. It's not mascara, it's glue. And then you're going to take these little clusters with the tweezers, and they stick under here. You can wear them for as long as you want to. You can take them off the next day, or you can wear them a week. Some people wear them like 2 weeks before they take them off. Totally up to you. Totally customizable. If you like smaller lashes, you can get the tray and just only use the smaller ones. It's very easy. It's so much cheaper than lash extensions. Lash extensions are gorgeous, and I used to get them all the time. You guys, I was wondering why my hair, that last piece of hair didn't curl good. And it's because I accidentally turned my curling iron off. Or it may have just shut off because this has like a 1 hour shut off, and I turned it on before I started the video. So I'm gonna let that heat back up for a second, and then I'm gonna fix this. Anyway. Oh, I'm from Alabama, but I live in Tennessee and have for almost 20 years. Ophir eyeliner pencils are difficult to sharpen. Okay, Lauren, you're not the first person that's ever said that to me, but I will tell you, I don't have that issue. I actually, even yesterday, bought myself a sharpener from Walmart and came home and sharpened all my Ophir pencils. I don't know. I have never really had that issue. I lost my Ophir sharpener when we moved over the summer, and it had just gotten to the point where like I couldn't use any of my pencils because I hadn't sharpened them in so long. So I bought one yesterday at the store and came home and sharpened them all. I will say that the Ophir pencils are not like the product that comes out of the pencil is not like a lead or a hard thing. It is soft. It's workable. So I know that, you know, you may just have to go at it a little easier. Okay. That's better. Curling irons curl better when they're hot, you know? What eyeliner pencil do I have? So I don't really use eyeliners like that. I use eyeshadow. So like this is like a little bit of a darker eyeshadow just swept under my lash line. I feel like that's a better thing for me than using an eyeliner because eyeliner tends to get like harsh. Okay. I bought myself a new teasing comb yesterday too. I don't ever go to the beauty section of Walmart anymore because all my stuff I order. But yesterday I walked over there looking for some lipstick, looking for like a lip, some kind of fall shades of lip combos or something. I'm different, you know? And while I was over there, I was like, you know, I need to get myself a comb. Okay. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I haven't had my like extensions done in a few years. But the last time I checked the prices, it was like $160 to get your lashes done locally here to me. I mean, I'm all about doing stuff if you can afford it and want to. I just can think of other things I'd like to do with $160, you know? When you can buy, like this is our lash kit, it's $20. You can do your lashes like 5 times with this. And, you know, you do have to do them yourself though. And you do have to take them off yourself. And, you know, when you get your lashes done, they do it all for you. So so speaking of the lip combos that I bought yesterday, I'm going to use one of these. I did put a little bit of that Seint lip color. Ophir Sangria Lip Jelly with, oh, I'm going to have to try that. I stinking love those new lip jellies. And I think there's a shade extension of those coming soon. So this, look at this. Can you see it? It's like iridescent almost. I assume you're talking about the lashes, Valerie. You can take them off with anything that's oily, or sometimes I can get them off with Vaseline. But we have at Old Town, I have a makeup remover balm, a makeup cleansing balm. It's in a little pot, and you like twist the top and it comes out of the top, and it melts your makeup away. It's a really thick a balm that removes makeup, but it has like oils and stuff in it, and that stuff melts that glue right off your eyelashes. Like you can just rub it and the glue comes right off. So that's what I normally you know, recommend to people to use to take them off. But if you have something like that already at home, you certainly don't need to buy mine. I'm just, you know, that's the reason I have that product on my website, because it takes the lash glue off. I wish there was a way to not make the ugly face when you spray stuff on you. Like, coconut oil would take the glue right off. The lip gloss, I did because I've got a link for this coming for y'all. It's called Hustler. SHxM. It's in shade number 8. And this is the NYX Butter Gloss. And then this is the lip pencil from them also. This one is shade brown. No, you don't use mascara when you have the lashes on. Okay, this is on my last nerve. We're gonna fix that. And I'm gonna let y'all go. But we're gonna fix that first, because that's getting on my nerves. Okay, if you asked about a link and I didn't post it, I will come back and give that to you after I'm done, okay? All right, here we are. This is the hair. You need one of those curling irons. Okay, I hope y'all have a good day. I'm out of here. This was the longest live I've done in a long time. If you have any questions about anything that I used or anything else, you can post them below. I'll try to come back and answer those. Thank y'all so much for being here. I hope you have the best day. I hope your Friday is fantastic, and I hope your weekend is good too. I'll see y'all later.